Hi, y'all. It is the Southern Belle from Hell here. And today I wanted to do a Christmas in July themed build. I am working on like a game play and it's the holidays currently. And I was like, it's the holidays is already short, but in The Sims, it's ridiculously short. I don't get to enjoy all the decorations. So this is just like a fun experimental build because I've never done like a holiday themed house before. Usually like I just make houses that, can be applied to everyday type of play. You can use this house for whatever and take down decorations, whatever you want to do with it. But I really wanted to build a house that was just Christmassy. And it's hot as hell right now. So why not live vicariously in like a Christmas world for just a second? So I found this little house, and it's not a real house. It's actually just a model of, those Christmas Story or Christmas Town little figurines that you can create. Well, I was looking around on Pinterest for like building ideas, and I kept seeing those pop up. And I said, you know what? I want to build one of those little models. They look so friggin' adorable. And there was a ton of them, and I don't know why this one just kind of like stood out to me as almost like a Charles Dickens Christmas type thing. And I went, okay, I can see like a Victorian era type of house with, like all these different decorations, more on the vintage side. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for, is this vintage very old style Christmas house. Now, when Christmas comes, I'm going to do like a whole friggin' thing. But just for now, for Christmas in July, I really wanted to build this little model, and I linked the model in the description down below if you want to just like compare. It's just like a cute little thing. I didn't want to go like too overboard with this build because the house itself isn't that big. So I still wanted to make it like very accessible. And like if you do download it from the gallery, my gallery EA ID is listed in the description as well. It's M Coleman 570442. Like you can just, have fun with it, experiment with it. This was really just like a little fun thing for me. My last build was super long, and it took so long to do. I had such a fun time doing it, but I was like, I just want to do a little creative build today. So I experimented a little bit with the windows because in the model, they have a mix of dark brown, like window trim, and white window trim, just kind of sprinkled throughout the house. So I kind of just like experimented with that and see what worked and what didn't. When it comes to like the landscaping, there's it's just a little model, but it had some little bits and bobs here and there, of greenery, but no like flowers. And of course, like in The Sims, like if you have like flower bushes and things like that, you're not going to see it during the winter if you have seasons. So I just kind of stuck to greenery and shrubbery, and I added like some little pine trees and stuff from Snowy Escape, as well as the werewolf pack. It looked real like woodsy, and like you could just add like ornaments to these little trees. Right now I'm thinking of the fencing around the property. I knew I wanted like something a little bit more like formal looking, because again, like I'm sticking to the, kind of Victorian type of vibe here. So I decided to stick to this stone fence because I didn't want to do red brick again. I felt like that would look too repetitive. And I felt like this white stone made it look just a little bit more like it's an older house. And I just kind of like around the property, like where the trees are, just kind of like stopped the fence there. And I decided to make like a little work shed because I started thinking of a little scenario in my mind. Like, what if the parents, they make like their own Christmas decor? And I pictured like the mom making like wreaths and stuff, you know, like collecting flowers. Maybe she's a florist and she makes these beautiful wreaths. And the dad, I don't know why, I picture him kind of like a Father Christmas, Santa Claus type character. And he's going to have like his little woodworking station. And, you know, maybe he makes little toys, you know, like little Saint Nick. I don't know. I started like really kind of getting into this. And I started thinking like, you know, almost like a decades challenge if you wanted to do a Victorian era. I've been so tempted to do a decades challenge because there's so much custom content that it's just awesome. Like, it looks so legit. But like, to get back into this build, what I'm doing right now is I'm adding these like little snow pieces from Snowy Escape, because I know that when I start like playing or whatever and, you know, putting my Sims on this lot, it's not going to be extremely snowy. And if it is, you can't see everything. Like, you won't be able to see the little details. So I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put like these snow pieces down. And just kind of when I do my gameplay to do the screenshots and stuff, you know, you'll still be able to see like all the little details and it won't be all covered up in snow, because at least in The Sims, it's like one extreme to the next, where you don't have a snow day and it still looks like fall outside. And then you do have a snow day and it's like a blizzard came through and you can't see all the little details. So that's why I added all of that. I know it looks kind of crazy because it's so green right now. But when I do the gameplay, especially like, you know, the screenshots at the end, it looks more fitting. Like, it looks like they just had a fresh snow, and during the gameplay, like, it's snowing, so there's more like snow accumulating. It's pretty cool. I got excited. So right now I'm like laying out the house, and I wanted it, you know, to be an old style, and like old style houses, the rooms, you know, kind of flow into each other. They open up almost like a circular motion. One room opens up into the next, which opens up into the next, and so on and so forth. So I tried to stay true to like a very old type of layout. And I actually end up doing away with the frieze that's up top. Like, it looks great, but when my temporary Sims that I moved in here for the screenshots put up like more decorations from the little decor box, it looked so messy with those friezes. Like, it just did not look right. So I actually end up doing away with the frieze when I do the screenshots, because otherwise, it just looked like lights on top of banners and you couldn't really see it. Like, I don't know. I hate when that happens. There's like a bug with the friezes, because every time like there's a holiday, my friezes look so stupid. I don't know if there's a mod to fix that, like a better friezes mod. If there is, let me know, and I will definitely download it, because I love to build me some old houses. Like, when it comes to the lighting of this house, I just use like the old style chandeliers that come down, because to me it just looked perfect for the type of style I'm trying to go for. I know it's not very differentiated, but it seemed to just fit in, at least in my opinion, just a little bit better. What I'm doing now is I'm hanging like little snowflake lights. And it's weird, like, even though I'm going for this old look, obviously these people have electricity. So maybe they're just stuck in a time frame. So I use a couple of different trees in this house, and right now I'm just kind of putting out a bunch of holiday decor, trying to figure out which room is going to have what kind of decor. And I love all the wreath choices, and you know, like I said, I wanted the mom to be, you know, a florist and she makes these beautiful wreaths. So I try to like cover the house with different styles of wreaths. And I don't know, I just think it came out absolutely adorable. And I know I'm jumping around a lot right now. It's just like I'm trying to get out all of the holiday stuff, so I don't repeat the same decorations over and over and over in my rooms. Like I already have it there and go, oh, okay, well, when I move on to the living room and whatnot, you know, like it's got these types of stars and, you know. I ended up changing the snowmen because to me these snowmen look more like an older style, and they don't, like, they have lights in them, but they're not like as bright. The other ones just look a little bit, you know, more modern. So I changed it out for a more vintage type of look. And so doing the entryway, I decided to keep it pretty simple. Just have like your typical, you know, getting ready to head out type of clutter, you know, with a little couch, a little sitting area for guests and stuff like that. I wanted to decorate it with, you know, little candles and little garland pieces. I just kind of picture this to be like a cute old style, and, you know, when these Victorian age people have Christmases, this is the place to be. I mean, you know, like maybe they invite the neighborhood children over, and I'm picturing just, you know, Charles Dickens, just, you know, like, can I have some more, please? That's what I'm picturing. I'm an English teacher, guys. So in this kitchen, I had a really hard time because I wanted it to be red and white, and I wanted it to have this old style. But to me, the other counters just didn't, there just was something missing. So I ended up swapping them out for these counters and cabinets from the cottage living pack. And to me, that fit in a little bit better. It is super red, but that's what I was going for, because I love a Christmas kitchen. I don't want one in my house, but I think it's like aesthetically pleasing. And this is when I realized, because I have so many packs and stuff packs and everything. I have all the expansion packs, but I don't have all the stuff packs because some things I'm like, I kind of have the same stuff, you know, in these other packs I have. But I realized the country kitchen stuff pack would have been perfect for this. But it is very similar to the cottage living stuff that comes with it. Like I can't complain too much. But while I was looking for clutter, I found these red ribbons, and I went, oh my gosh, in the model, on the model, they have these little red ribbons under the windows. So I said, okay, I found it. It is perfect. And I put them under all the windows except for the two top ones. And the reason why is because, to me, I thought it would look funny because the roof is right there and I didn't want to lower the roof. All right, so we're back in the kitchen now that I have found more clutter and jumped all over the house to add the clutter. I'm going to start like finishing up the decor in the kitchen. I like that it's like this wraparound old style, because to me that looks more realistic as far as, you know, like a Victorian style house. I found this little I can't remember, I think it's with outdoor living or outdoor something. It has this hot chocolate little decor piece, and I thought it was so adorable. The only thing I wish they would have done differently with the hot chocolate is have like a swatch for Christmas, because I don't know about you, but that's when I drink hot chocolate. I don't really drink hot chocolate all throughout the year. I drink hot chocolate around the holidays. But, you know, it's like got the squirrel, the squirrel thing, like squirrel decor attached to the whole hot chocolate thing. And I mean, that's cute and all, that's fine. But I wish there was at least like a choice of like a holiday swatch, you know. So now we're moving on to the dining room, and I wanted to have two fireplaces in the house, a little one in here and the big one in the living room. And I ended up changing the floor thing, I don't know what it's called, to dark brown instead of the red I had, because I had this image in my head that the red would be like a cherry wood red, but no, it was red. So I'm just like kind of experimenting, playing with different things I can do. And like in that little cabinet right there from Crystal Creations, instead of, filling it with crystals and stuff, I filled it with little plates and kind of made my own little hutch out of that. I mean, you can't really see it unless you're playing the game and you can see, like, look inside. I wanted to have like little country decorations in this dining room mixed with the Christmas decor. And I don't know, I love the way the dining room came out. It just seems like it would be a fun place for, a little Christmas or holiday Winterfest get-togethers. So moving on to the living room, I don't put like any technology in this house. I tried, and to me it looked so weird. Like it looked so out of place. So I just put this pretty picture up there on top of the fireplace mantle, and I just stick to like this red, white, dark wood decor all throughout the living room. And, put another little entry table with, some holiday crackers, another beautiful wreath that has lights in it. I wanted to save that. Like, I was like, I'm going to save that for like a decor piece. And, some little Christmas cards and some candles. I just really tried to like embrace this Charles Dickens Christmas in July thing I have going on. It was so like cute to me, but I still wanted to like have old style decor. And I only put 2 bathrooms. This actually isn't a very big build. From the outside it looks big, but it's really not. It's only 3 bed, 2 bath. I mean, technically it's 2 bedrooms. I have like an infant sharing a room with a child. And I tried to make it like unisex, where it's just like this calm yellow shade, trying to stick to the whole Victorian stuff, because the other like gender neutral colors to me were too bright. They were too bold. I'm like, that doesn't really fit in with this time period that I'm, trying to emulate. So the entryway into the second story landing is pretty narrow. So I wanted, to have enough room for, the kids area and the parents. And the parents have a pretty good sized bedroom. And I decided to give them a little ottoman and decorate it with Christmas color, holiday color pillows. I thought that added a little something extra to still keep all the rest of the rooms in the house as, holiday themed. And I put the little Christmas decor box in there. And I didn't know what to do with these streamers, but I was like, that could be Victorian era. Like, they're just little paper cutouts that, kids can make as a Christmas craft. So I decided to keep that. I love this little bay window, and I decide to put that snowflake as like their window decor in there, and you could see it from the outside. It's so cool. I love these vintage style paintings. They're a little like, I ended up doing away with them because I'm like, those paintings from the Cozy Bistro kit, they look more like 1920s, 1930s, not necessarily Victorian era. But that was tough. I didn't really want to get rid of them. So now I have like a little office that could also be turned into like another small bedroom. But I decided to give like mom and dad a little office, that has a violin. It's got some music. It's got some creative stuff. It's got their books. And I also put in a little bar. The parents sneak a little something to keep their spirits high for the holidays. I don't know. I just think that this house turned out pretty precious. It was a quick little build, something experimental, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I know there's a lot of things I could have done differently, but as far as just like playing around with decor that I don't really get to like go all out on in the game because it just happens so fast and then it's over and it's like, ah. Now, let me know what you guys do for your gameplay when your Sims have holidays. Do you decorate as soon as a holiday ends for the next holiday? Or do you wait until there's the goal achievements, you know, for you to decorate and do all that stuff? Do you wait the day of? Or do you decorate ASAP? To me, it just depends. Like, if my Sims have kids and stuff, I decorate like pretty early so I can at least enjoy it and the kids can like interact with the different stuff. But like if my Sims don't have kids yet or whatever, I just wait for the day of and put just a couple things, just a couple things up. I don't stop my whole game and go into build buy mode, you know, when really like there's no kids. They're just going to exchange gifts, you know, maybe have a little party, and that's it. For the kids' room, I didn't put a whole lot of Christmas stuff in there because I wanted, you know, to kind of fill that room up with the fact that their kids, you know, have like their toys that they already have in there. And, you know, I didn't want to like crowd that room up too much with their, you know, like Christmas decor and their toys and all of the necessities that they need. So here is the second bathroom, and it's just pretty simple. You know, it's a pretty good size, but it's, you know, pretty old looking. It's got all the basic necessities. I think it turned out really cute, really rustic. So now we're working on the work shed outside. This is where, you know, they scrub a dub their clothes, and Dad has his little work shelf, and, you know, he makes little wooden toys for all the neighborhood children. And Mom makes beautiful wreaths. And I don't know, like I really liked this because I didn't use a whole lot of white wood in the house. So I saved it for in here, and I don't know, this little shed work area just looks so cute. And I wanted to put like little storage pieces. So like, you know, Halloween's ended, Thanksgiving ended. So I kind of put some Halloween and Thanksgiving decorations that they've just packed away. And just some little storage pieces, some extra presents and things like that. Okay, so we are near the end of the video. Screenshots are coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good one.